Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make grime beats for Central C, like his latest released CEE freestyle. Although his song is not an actual release on streaming platforms, it's got over 3 million views in 3 days on YouTube, and like most Central C things, it's kind of going viral everywhere at the moment. Central C on a grime beat in 2024, who would have thought? I wonder, will this help give a little bit of a spark back into grime? Let me know what you think in the comments. Personally, I think it's cold, and I feel like he slid on the beat. I don't know if Americans can comprehend grime yet. It might take them another few years. For anyone that's actually too young to know what grime is, or if you're just not really tapped into the UK scene, grime is a genre of music that emerged in London in the 2000s, influenced by the likes of UK garage, jungle, dancehall, hip-hop, with artists like Wiley, Skepta, JME, Chip, and many more. And the beat that's used in the CC freestyle is a beat from YouTube that's actually uploaded 16 years ago. And now what's interesting about this beat is it's actually a Whitney Houston sample. Which is also why it may not be on streaming platforms, because maybe they can't clear the sample. I actually feel like it's only right that we go and grab ourselves a Whitney Houston sample too. Now, I honestly don't really know what song I want to sample, as I'm not exactly the biggest Whitney Houston fan. So I'm going to have a listen through a few of these. I feel like we'll possibly chop that section there. So we are going to drag the Whitney Houston song in. Let's try find out the BPM of this. So we're going to chop it on the kick. What I'm going to do here, I'm literally going to tap along with this on the snare. 33, so 33 doubled is 66, and then if we double 66 again, it gives us 132. Even go 133. Let me just line it up on here. Yeah, that's. Grime is 140 BPM, so we are going to put this up to 140, and then we want to come into our sample, click fit the tempo, type in BPM, and we had it at 133, so we're going to type in 133, and this will now stretch it to tempo. For anyone that doesn't know how to do that. Now, the thing is with these old songs is sometimes they do go out of time, so sometimes you do need to kind of chop them and then slightly put them back on grid. Let's actually pitch this up about 600 cents. Wait, let's try a little bit higher. Let's go 800 cents. I feel like this is the first chop. So we're gonna try and make something pretty similar to the Cinch song. So as you can tell from the Cinch song, I literally kind of just does like little vocal stabs like this. We just kind of need to find the actual vocal stabs that we want to use here. And this is probably going to sound very weird at first, but we just have to trust the process. Once it gets fleshed out and once drums go underneath it, it's going to be sounding all right, promise. This sounds so stupid, but trust me. We're going to make it a little bit more swingy towards the end of the 4 bar. They are very dry. So by using Valhalla Vintage Verb, we're also setting the mode to plate, because I feel like plate works best with some vocals. We're going to cut out the low end because we don't want the low end in it. And we're also using Fruity Delay with the time of 3. Sounds way harder. Now, in the freestyle, we can hear some sort of brass and trumpets kind of behind these vocals. So we're going to come into orchestral essentials, and we're going to take some French horns. Now, let me show you a quick trick that I use basically every single beat that I make. I've rendered out our vocal chops here. We're going to open them in Edison. I'm going to click Tools. I'm going to click Convert to Score and Dump to Piano Roll, which then gives us this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this into a sampler. So now when I'm trying to make this brass and horn section, I can see what notes are being used in the vocal chops already. We have these ones quite low. F into E, and then E again. Now we're going to come into the bank called The Orchestra by Sonoscore, and we're going to take these trumpet staccatos, basically just trumpet stabs, and we're going to layer the exact same notes. One more time, we're going to take more trumpets, they're muted staccatos. And when we play them all together, I'd say if I did this process 5 different times with 5 different Whitney Houston samples, I'd probably have one of them sounding very, very cold. I mean, this sounds nice, but I feel like I can low-key do a little bit better, but we're just going to run with this for now. If you didn't know, this FLP will be available in the description, as are all of my FLPs from YouTube. Grime drums can kind of sound pretty unorthodox, as they draw from pretty different snare and clap patterns. It's some mad, like, skippy, bouncy hats around them. So what we're going to do is we're going to tackle this with the kick, clap, and snare first, as I feel like they're kind of the main elements of these type of grime drums. We can maybe just turn the velocity of that last clap down. Pitch this kick down. And we can probably just copy these clap patterns all over too. Alright, next we are going to grab some hats. I think I want to start by layering some of these hats on top of the kicks. I think I want like a... Lastly, we're gonna get 2 open hats. And of course, one of the last things to do is add in some sort of bass. Bearing in mind, the bass is actually not that dominant in the CC freestyle. We are literally just copying the exact same notes as the trumpets and the vocals. What we could do is have a section of it coming out. Trumpets still go with this part. Add in a bit of a 2-step. And then if we repeat this. Oh, it was so close. And into the little section part. This is cold, I can't lie. That's basically it for the arrangement. It's pretty repetitive for those sections. I just made a quick little B section to it as well. I'd appreciate if you could smash the like button for me too. It tells YouTube that other producers should be watching this content. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you already know, subscribe. Run me up on Instagram and TikTok, because they're the only 2 things I care about. I'm out. Good luck. See you later. Bow.